Hey, welcome to GiveMeApps, your app mall, the #1 independent app store. Today we're checking out Call Bouncer by Tamron Limited. As the name of the app implies, this app will allow you to bounce calls, effectively blocking anyone you don't want to talk to. This app does so much, and we tested it out. I called a friend. I contacted a friend and said, hey, I'm going to add your number to a block list. Can you hit me up, and I'll let you know if the app did work, if it did block you. So in any case, it was successful, and let's go through all of the different features of this app. First of all, you need to know that without the premium version, it's only going to work on contacts that are not in your list or numbers that are not in your contact list. If you go premium, which is only $1.99, you get all the bells and whistles, and many bells and whistles does this app have. Now take a look here. This is on my tablet. Obviously, you need to use it on a phone, but I'm using the tablet in this video because, of course, the screen real estate is much wider, much larger, and you can see more. So you have enable or disable. You can enable or disable it. You can block calls. You can reject calls. You can silence calls. Take a look at the caller verification, block fail verification. You have the block unconfirmed, block unknown numbers. You can have any combination. You can format phone numbers, of course, display, and you have the number list, allow list, and block list. Now, the allow list and block list, this is where the magic happens for us. So if we go into the block list here on my phone, I'm using this on a Samsung Galaxy S24, so the latest model. I'm going to bring this closer to the camera so you can see it, and we'll focus on in so you can see it better. Now, I'm going to block the actual numbers here, but we created a do not disturb list, and the person that's actually going to call us during this overview is on this list, okay? So to make a list, all you do is tap on the plus icon, and you have your block list name. Now we can put don't want to hear from the person, or don't want to hear, or you know what, or X's. Let's call it that. Let's make it more controversial. So we have our X's list here. You have the block type, block, reject, or silent, and you can put some notes. I could say here, X's I don't want to hear from, something like that, okay? And by the way, the person is going to call during this overview. I said 3 minutes into this. So to hear from. X's I don't want to hear from. All right, great. So again, you can either silence the calls. All right, so the person just texted me saying it's ringing. So I'm going to block the person's name. But the reason why I wanted the person to text me is because I wanted to show you that the app actually works. I have the person on the block list, and I have the phone rejecting them immediately. Look, and the person even says here, it's continuing to ring, all right? So you're able to see that there. In any case, here is the list. You have the block priority. You have normal or high. And here's the best part of it. You can have active times. Now take a look here. Now I have my two lists here. I have my X's and do not disturb, but if we go back in there, see, look at that. It went to voicemail. So kudos to my friend who's texting me here to let you know that the app actually does work. But in any case, all right, so we have that there. We can start adding numbers if we wanted to do that. But you can even set the times of when you don't want to be bothered. So if you look at our lists, once again, you have your block, reject, silent. You can add the number that you want to add in there. Whatever, you can put that there. And we're just going to add anything here. Done. You can put add there. And now that number is going to be in this list here. Okay, so let's get out of here. We're going to make one more list. We'll just call this A just to keep this going. You have the block, reject, you have your notes, and then you have your active times. Now take a look here. You have a start time and an end time. You can even choose the day, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Let's say if we only want to make it today, right? We have Saturday over there, and we can set the time. We can go from, say, 12 p.m. I'm just making this up, right? And then you have your end time. We can say something like 4, right? Those are the minutes, so 4:21, like 7 or whatever. Okay, we have this here, 8:37, fine, p.m. And we can tap on OK. And so now, on this list, we can choose to have all of these numbers rejected from 12 to, say, 8:37 p.m. Now, who might use this? Well, if you have a friend, well, in the case here in the video, we said X's, right? I have a barber who has a do not disturb list, and he rejects calls from, I think, 10 p.m. until 7 a.m. in the morning, because he has appointments from 8 a.m. through his closing time. This could be useful in that. If you're a doctor, if you're a lawyer, and you have numbers that you just don't want to hear from. And mind you, This app is really made for the spammers and the scammers, but with the premium feature, you can block whoever you want. Okay, an ex, it could be maybe your employer. You don't want to hear from them from between certain hours. This app is worth its weight in gold. So, what do we like about this app? The flexibility. You really can pinpoint and get very specific as to who you want to talk to or the reaction your phone is going to have. Blocking calls, rejecting calls, silencing calls. Just to bring it up from the listing, the developer mentions if you can see that the app, or if you can see that the call is being rejected, then you're not really, you're still being disturbed, right? Let's say there was an ex you didn't want to hear from. On Android, typically, the phone will let you know that the person's calling and it will reject the call, and you can see that in the list. But here, you're not even aware if it's blocking that you were being called or contacted. And this is the reason why I had my friend reach out to me to let me know, hey, I'm trying to call you and I'm not able to get through. So in that case, Call Bouncer works. You definitely want this app on your device, and you probably will not get rid of it because this app does what it's supposed to do. Now, the reason why we went through all of the hoopla is to show you that it works in practice. You saw that my friend contacted me, letting me know that, look, I did not get through. So from their end, the phone rings out and goes to voicemail. Awesome. Guys, this is Call Bouncer by Tamarind Limited. Do check it out. If you have an Android phone, you definitely want this on your device. If you do business, oh, look at that. My friend is contacting me again to let me know. She's texting me here. It says, one more time, it's ringing. So, guys, the app works. Check it out. This is Call Bouncer by Tamarind Limited. It does what it says it's supposed to do. Do check it out. Let us know what you think about this. Create a response video of you using the app. Let us know if it's worth your time. We say it's a must download, a must buy. Guys, we hope you enjoyed this as much as we did. We really did enjoy this. Till next time.